All right. So what did we just watch?
The greatest episode of Mob Psycho so far.
Oh my god, yes.
It was episode 8?
Episode 8, which was amazing animation. That fight scene.
That fight, oh my gosh.
That I got to see because of stupid Crunchyroll ad.
Because of stupid you for watching it.
I didn't know. I was like, what's this? I was like, no.
And so you just sat there and kept watching it? That was like a 4 or 5 minute fight.
Yeah, I saw the last part. That was the fight.
But yeah, it really was crazy how the show just kind of like threw you through loops. Even though it felt like you knew what was going to happen,
Yeah.
they still surprised you.
Oh my gosh, dude. That was so incredible. And the way the fight built up.
Yeah.
He fucking beat the shit out of Mob. And it still wasn't 100.
Yeah.
It was at like 70 something.
And it only increased because, like, whenever the dude just hit his brother,
Yeah.
it was never him. Well,
Yeah.
maybe, like, very little, but it was so insignificant.
I don't think it went up at all from him. Because he smashed Ritsu into the ground, and then it jumped from 7 to like 60, 70 something.
Yeah.
And then he fought him like that, and then he freaking hit Ritsu again, and he jumped straight to 100.
Yeah. And, yeah, I think what, gee, I already forget. Let's just call him Wig Dude. Yeah, Wig Dude.
Hanagawa, I think his name is.
Yeah. I think it was Taruki, maybe?
Tsuruki Hanagawa? Probably. I'll look it up right now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How he explained, like, after the fight, in which, you know, like, Mob, like, if you underestimate them, you're gonna get wrecked. You're gonna die. But otherwise, you're still as strong as they are. You're still stronger than they are. Yeah. I guess, like, it really is kind of like One Punch Man, in the sense that, like, your main protagonist is, like, completely overpowered from the get-go. But I kind of like this more because there's actually a threat.
Yeah, not only that, he can't just instantly go into it. He has to be pushed into it.
Yeah. Not to mention they use Ritsu as that point at which, like, Mob will actually turn. Otherwise, he's just pretty normal.
But yeah, it's Hanazawa Tsuruki.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of am getting adjusted to his hair as the episode goes, but
I'm not.
Overall, it's just...
Dude has a yellow cactus on his dome. There's no getting over that.
I like the very subtle sound effects it makes when he just, like, moves around, like...
Who's in the kitchen right now?
I'll find out.
Oh, who's in the kitchen?
Identify yourself.
Is it you, Ritsu?
Ah!
I knew it was her.
You hear a squeal?
Tito?
Man, like... You knew it was serious, like, when the guy started falling down from the building just like, lay on top of Ritsu. But when a Mob, like, grabs him, and then he gets, like, shut to the wall and stuck there.
As soon as he freaking punched his, his barrier.
Oh, yeah, shattering it.
With that helix?
Yeah, I like that attack. Mm-hmm. What was it called, like...
Telekinetic helix, I think.
Yeah. It's so...
Just... It kind of reminded me of a Gear 4th in a sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that. Yeah. I also like how, though obviously Mob is actually stronger than the dude still gives off that presence, like, very threatening. Because especially at the end where, like, even though he wasn't able to break through the barrier, per se, he's still able to spray Mob with whatever that is that completely neutralized him.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy can take a hit.
God.
I was just surprised that Mob didn't try anything unconscious.
Me either.
Oh, yeah, like he did with...
Yeah, Taruki.
Hanazawa?
Yeah. He really could have done something, but I guess for the sake of the plot, it was just like, okay, we need to figure out who are these people, what are they after, and what should we do from here? And I think they did it pretty well. Who's cooking popcorn? Miranda!
Huh?
you make popcorn.
Yeah.
And I just hear the.
I'm sorry, I have a craving.
I have a craving too. If I can control myself, I can stop whenever I want to.
Justin, take the needle out.
Yeah, the animation just. It wasn't like as detailed as like other fight scenes I've seen before, but like it somehow worked that way. Mm-hmm. The lack of like every single like inch of detail. But I guess like there's certain moments where like there's a lot.
It gave a lot of stretch and a lot of
And
malformation to give impact to everything.
it really helped with that.
The artist had too much fun drawing a beat up mob.
Yeah, that was crazy. Especially like second to last hit where he was like in midair. Like,
Yeah,
God. Also, I
like
like
a beat up tube of toothpaste.
yeah, partially used, like maybe like 3/4 down.
Oh my gosh.
I like, I kind of like this guy as a villain. I don't know what was his name. Did he?
He didn't give his name.
Okay, we'll just call him Scarface and leave it at that. I like how Ritsu grabbed him, said like, "Just take me already." That's what you wanted, right? Like, well, sure, yeah, that's the wise decision, but I'm an asshole. I'm like, Jesus.
CC, I could take you. And I could take you right now.
Could.
But then I can't kick your ass. What?
Whack!
Nani?
Probably one of the greatest dancers ever.
Right? I'm a bad guy. I'm gonna kick your ass. Because I can.
Oh, and also, like, when, like, Mob just, like grabbed him by the face and, like, sent him, like, up in the air.
Yeah.
And just, like, launched him down. And also the barrier just to,
Yeah,
like, reduce...
he made a barrier to keep from killing everything in a 10-mile radius.
Oh, so good.
So considerate. What a nice fellow.
You get that right off the bat, just at the very beginning of the episode, when you think the two brothers are going to fight, and it turns out they weren't going to fight. He just, like, walked past them and apologized to everyone who's just gotten their ish wrecked previously.
Look, guys, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but
I'm really sorry my brother's a dick. I'll try and knock some sense into him later. I promise. Trust me. You have my word. All right, guys, see you later. Have a good day.
What are you doing, Nissan? Oh, but yeah. So really, it's crazy how, like, these episodes just keep getting better. Emphasizing, like, different things.
I'm really worried.
Why?
Because they just keep getting better. I'm worried that's going to hit an apex and then just go instantly to shit.
Hopefully that's, like, the last episode for the climax.
Just go to shit.
I mean, if you remember, like, episode 1, and just, like, the fight scene without really much explanation there, that was cool and all, but this was, like, so much better. So imagine, like, the very first episode's fight scene, but, like, I guess it's more updated as far as, like, what you're going to see as far as, like, Mob's powers or
Has
all the other...
anybody ever done that? Just, like, it goes really good and it's the last episode, like, shit.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like...
Overlord like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was.
Well, I think there's a natural progression, right?
It
where
looked
it's
like it was supposed to continue, but...
Well, there was supposed to be another season, but
Yeah, like,
it
the
looks like they
rating...
gave up.
it didn't happen.
It was because of the ratings.
Yeah, it was supposed to get another season that explained the whole thing. It was supposed to be introducing a new villain. But they weren't given that chance, and so they just rushed an ending.
Yeah,
Shit ending.
it happens. Like, I remember a few, like...
Well, imagine
anime
how
shows
bad
like that.
Harry Potter would have been if that whole 7-book series... Was it 7 or 6 books?
7 books.
7-book series. Imagine that whole 7-book series. How it has all this story that builds up to it. But after their 4th book, they're like, yeah, you're not making any more. It's like, well... End. They had to call it in. Just fucking put something to give some sort of ending. After they'd already made plans for the next season.
And it could also be a bad thing to just kind of, like, keep pushing the series forward. Like, I mean, Legend Korra was great, but, like, it was supposed to end in, like, 2 books. But then it got another 2 books extra because of how popular it was getting.
And Dragon Ball Z, like, the whole Dragon Ball series is a good example.
Yeah,
It was supposed to end after
let me guess.
after
Boo?
Piccolo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was supposed to end
Dragon
after,
Ball.
Yeah, it
right.
was supposed to end after Piccolo. And they kept it going. Then it was supposed to end after Frieza, and they kept it going. And then everyone wanted it to end after Cell, and then it kept going. And then Boo Saga came, and everyone's like, okay, we're good. We're good? And everyone thought it was good. Roll around 2 years, well, like a year and a half ago, Dragon Ball Super.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah, it's too
I thought we were good, man. We shook on it. You signed the paper. You put your seal of approval. We were good.
We let you get away with GT.
We don't talk about that.
With this new contract, we won't have to. But, yeah, like, I can imagine, like, what if, like, Mob Psycho was, like, rushed? Like, 2 episodes from now, it has to be the ending. And maybe they could get away with that. But then, like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, a couple more episodes.
I figure there's only going to be 4 more episodes.
Right. Down the line. And then, like, what if people want more Mob Psycho? It's like, oh, I guess I'll just have to go to the drawing board and see what I can do. And it won't really be as authentic as, like, that first, like, arc, that first season. Because it's just, like, you just really just drawing lines to, like, wherever you can, branching paths.
I ran out of ideas. I need more drugs.
I need more Mob Psycho. I run out of space to insert my Mob Psycho. You want the left tempo or up your butt?
Both!
Do it simultaneously. I need to hit that 100%. Now I was gonna say like something about like what if there's an actual drug that has a percentage in which like to 100% is like when you just go, well, you won't have those powers, but you'll feel like you have those powers.
In reality, you're just...
Enter a state of unconsciousness, but you like have those very lucid dreams.
So basically, you're a vegetable thinking you're God.
You're Taruki's hair.
Sounds like any other coma I've had.
I've been through worse. I want someone to cosplay as Taruki with the wig.
Damn it.
It's possible. I remember in 6th grade, I remember a classmate of mine, for just like crazy hair day, put a water bottle on top of her head and just like had all of her long hair like cover it. And so just like, it was just extra height for the hair. And that was it. So it's possible to cosplay as Taruki.
It's entirely possible. You just have to put in the effort.
Right.
Which a lot of people don't.
Don't touch it. But yeah, it's amazing episode, and I can't wait to see what's going on for this one because it looks like we're gonna see Ritu, just like with these other espers, not nowhere near as strong as Ma, but you know,
Not nowhere near as strong as my left pinky toe.
but people he could kind of relate to. And then you have Mob and Taruki as well as Dipple just infiltrating the base, and there's gonna be stuff that goes down. It's gonna be great.
Ooh, imagine all those other espers unlocking their full potential while there.
Yeah, I can't remember all of them from the top of my head. One could just shoot fireworks, like mini fireworks. Right?
One can create fire. The girl, she is good at predicting
Good predicting.
with a 67% success rate out of 10 cards. And then the 2 brothers, I can't remember what they were. The square head and the circle dude. But freaking homeboy from Space Dandy, he made fire.
Oh yeah.
So can he be pushed beyond 100?
That's what I'm thinking. Because,
Who, Mop?
yeah.
Well, he has that question mark.
Remember when he was fighting Taruki before? And he knocked him unconscious and then he went like...
Fucking choked his ass out.
Yeah. And then like for his power level, it was unknown. It was just like question mark percent. So it kind of indicates that there's more to 100. Where he's able to like... Well, I mean, we haven't seen too much like destructive force from like that unconscious state. But considering 100% Mob, It's gotta be something.
Hey, Justin, I have a question. Unrelated to this. But when you hit the stop recording button, does it have to do like a little bit of processing on the video that it's doing, or is it just like all as it's happening to where whatever?
I think it's all that's happening.
Okay. Imagine if we had enough money where we could just buy the cameras willy-nilly, and at the end of every discussion, I get up with a baseball bat and slap the shit out of that camera.
Or a shotgun.
No, well, baseball bat shotgun. Just use the shotgun as a baseball bat.
Nah, I'd rather shoot it.
Just fucking Harley Quinn that shit.
That would be funny. As long as we can keep, like, all the data that's
Yeah.
been stored on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I asked. Does it save as it's going, or does it save after the fact?
I'd have to, like, have an emergency eject button ready. As soon as you hit it, it's like... I don't care.
Straight through the ceiling.
There you go.
Nissan.
All right.
Episode. It was
Really good. All right. I think we're good here. I can't wait for episode, what was it, 9?
9,
And then, like, the remaining episodes.
10, 11, and 12.
Can't wait to see where this show goes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. #bye.
It delayed.